Guys, how's it going? It's January 22nd of 2016, 7:54 p.m. The purpose of this video is a rebuttal and basically to get my side of the story out. And what you're looking at is not a membership access, but the Run8Depot community. And the reason why I'm talking about the Run8Depot community, or Run8Depot community, is I've recommended people come here in the past for forums, for information, maps, etc. And I'm not too pleased with, I guess you'd say, a lack of consistency or some type of issues as it goes to me or RTS. Now, I did not get any private messages to me. I was just basically logged on today and I was gone. But the purpose of this, I want to show you how inconsistent and ridiculous their claims are on this. If you go into, let's see here, we go back, card tagging, that's not, see, I had a post back on Thursday, I think that was the last post, and we were having a discussion. Somebody had mentioned RTS in it, and I clarified as well that it had nothing to do with RTS, but somebody else had mentioned RTS, not me. And there's other posts on here as well. But when you go into the community screenshot and videos, okay, first of all, let me go to the last message I posted, and it was moved into railroad photography and videos. And I'm going to show you this message that I left, some California guides and videos pre-merger. This was the last post I made yesterday at 2:33 in the morning. Today's Friday, so this was Thursday at 2:33 in the morning. Now it was moved over to the railroad photography and videos thread. I'm not too sure why. I guess it had something to do with, see, it says I'm a guess. It doesn't even tell you how many posts I've had in this. But anyways, this is a message that I posted. Has totally to do with me. And I posted another message about it. And there's this website. Has nothing to do with RTS whatsoever. My signature used to advertise RTS. Somebody had changed that, I guess, because it was too offensive to advertise other servers or other software on a forum. So their rules, whatever. I just either go by their rules or I don't participate. That's the options I have. For a while I thought maybe I shouldn't participate, and this issue happened like late last year, and I'm thinking to myself, well, let me just deal with it and try to deal within their rules and try not to be as active as a member, despite the fact that I have more posts than anybody on this forum other than the admins. So that's why I'm a little bit ticked off about that, because I'm trying to help people, not promote my server. I could care less. I got enough advertising, I got YouTube, I got everything else. What I'm pissed off about is my reputation being smeared around as if I'm trying to do something as usual. Last person that tried to do that to me, well, we know what his forum's like now, so let's just say there's people that have tried to smear my reputation in the past and it came back and backfired against them, so good luck. But at least for the credit, they do a lot. I mean, there's maps. I still recommend people going to this site if they want to use maps, and there's tools, calculators, and I still go here and blah blah blah. So that was the last post. Keep in mind, that was yesterday at 2:33 a.m. Somebody moved that message. And nothing else had happened. There was nothing else going on. Okay, so that's railroad photography and videos, which I never really check out anyways, because I'm not interested in railroad photography. It was a guide about California. I thought it'd be interesting to share for other users. You go over here, and we have the discussions. There was discussions going on about card tagging, but this wasn't the issue. The issue came up with here. Now take a look at this for a second. The last two messages I posted on Christmas Day had 76 views. I think it had some likes, no replies. And all it was about how you remove container flats and trailer flats. It was recorded on my server because that's the only place I run is my server. I don't run on other servers. I don't even run on other RTS servers. I mean, poor guy over with running Florida. I mean, I'd like to support him. All I try to do is support him software-wise. And there's another one setting up in Selkirk. I visited Selkirk recently, but I barely even visit the Florida server because I'm too busy with my server. I'm too busy developing things. I'm too busy looking for new career opportunities, etc. I don't have time to be going on to other servers. However, when sessions were easy to get to, not having to go through TeamSpeak and run through hoops, I participated in some of their original sessions that they had here. But then I stopped doing it because of you got to get a password going through TeamSpeak. Not interested in TeamSpeak. That's just me. So no big deal. But I'd still recommend it for others who want to see a lot of action going on. So anyways, removing. You see this December 25th. You go into it, and what does it say? RTS Run 8 how to remove. Now it says RTS because everything that I put has that RTS symbol in there. It's on my server, so I let it know that this is RTS. That way people aren't confused that it's some other server. It is my server, and I'm posting a video, and all that is a tutorial on how to do that. Nothing wrong there. Nobody said anything. I've had issues in the past where they think I was promoting it, so I backed off. So yesterday, 5:11 p.m., okay, remember 2:33 in the morning, I posted that message and somebody moved it before that, or sorry, shortly after that. The whole day went by, so one admin moved it, and nothing had happened because I even went back to the forum later on to see if there was any replies, and I had nothing. Everything, I still had access. It was today, on Friday morning, that I found out that I no longer had access. This is what the post is about. And for those of you that want to check out my YouTube channel, or you're already probably on it or whatever, I posted this up on my forum as well. I believe I posted this up on TrainSim, and it's not to advertise RTS. Okay, I don't even have my website in the YouTube video, for crying out loud. This was a video geared towards the admins on my site, but it was also 90% of it had to do with a trick of putting tags on cars, loading them up. Has nothing to do with RTS whatsoever, it just happened to be on my server. So I recorded it. And I thought, well, this is a cool trick, and it says right there in the text if you want to read that while I'm blabbing here. But the majority of this video deals with actual tricks, moving while tagging and loading. And even some of my members came up with other tricks that I had no idea of. You can check my forum on that if you want. No big deal. And then I get the reply from Mark Blum yesterday at 5:11 p.m. So this happened last night. But again, the moves had already taken place. Nobody seemed concerned about my last video. Of course, my signature had changed. Our media are dedicated to the depot and our guests and should not be used to promote other servers or environments unless specifically approved by the depot staff. Okay. So I guess they assume that I'm promoting RTS because it says RTS on it, instead of trying to help other people. And it does not necessarily reflect what takes place on any other server, but I guess that's an infraction according to Mark or whoever. There will be no additional reference to RTS posted at the depot. If you're interested in learning more about RTS and the methods used by Sean Merle and his server, you can find a link to RTS on the community page at run8studios.com. So there you have it. Why did somebody move another admin? Didn't seem to take any offense to it, but moved a message over to the photography section, which was my last post, and not this one. Why wasn't there a lock then? Why wasn't I privately sent a message that said, Sean, we find this offensive? Now, mind you, I've had posts before about this. I've had private messages before. And I'm not dealing with the private messages anymore anyways. I didn't get any private messages. That was it. That was the whole caboodle, the whole thing. So I just wanted to get that out there, vent a little bit. And, you know, I can go on the whole 15 minutes. But, you know something? Yeah, I'll go on the whole 15 minutes. Why not? And if you're sick of hearing me rant, by all means stop. Don't, thumbs down the video. Do whatever you want. I don't care. There's a lot of other things that are going on in the community that I'm more interested in as far as what's coming up. sorry, gonna go to Run8 Studios. Let's go to Run8 Studios. That way we're not on this, because I'm done with that. But when we're going into what's coming up with Run8, I mean, the big thing with me is I'm not worried about um, different things. You go to a community website. Okay, Depot's there, I'm there, and so is a bunch of other ones. Why do I need to advertise? If people want to find me, they can find me. It's right here. Okay, I'm not. I'm in. As far as I know, I'm in good terms with these guys. Last I checked, no problems. We've had issues in the past, but we treated like individuals. We actually reached out to each other sometimes. Not it didn't always happen. Sometimes there's been other issues, but that's the past. I'm not worried about it. We dealt with those issues. This whole treatment, it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. I had another forum who used to take anything when the RTS word came in and replace it with the word none. I mean, how stupid is that? And I don't even have to talk anymore about what happened with that forum, but we look at the press releases and what's coming up. Somewhere in here, you'll see some of the things that are coming up. Slideshow of exciting things that are coming up, and I wanted to promote all these things. Like some of this is already here. Some of the cabooses, different engines, different cars, etc. But the thing is, we're only maybe 3 to 6 months away from AI, and that's the whole thing. I mean, I've got this update now, guys. I got a server going on with that. We're doing fine. Our membership numbers are up. Our activity is up. I don't need to go on to another forum. But there's the big thing right there, version 2. And here's the thing. Take a look at the next picture coming up. Well, maybe not that one. That's pretty cool too. It's got a cloud or whatever. But I want you to see this one that's coming up. You see that? You see all those trains that are on there? Not even the best server can do that. My server, I've only had 13 people on. That's always been the record, and I've been here since day one. People have beat me time and time again. Yet I'm some kind of threat, or because I mean, hey, you run yourself the way you want to run yourself. That's fine. But at least, you know, I would say a private message could have been sent my way, or something along the lines of, we don't like this, or have a discussion, just a private discussion as to why they didn't like this or why that. You take the guy who's posted the most, other than the admins. I said well-known user was next to my well-known user was next to my username the other day. I thought, oh, well-known user, that's cute. And I get likes all the time at various messages and blah blah blah. But somehow, apparently, because I posted a video that just had the word RTS in it, or showed maybe 1 minute of what I was doing in the background on RTS. So I think there was a car count, because like I said, it was focused to the admins of my server. I'm not going to create 2 videos. I don't have time to create. I'm taking this video right now. It takes 15 minutes to record the video. Then I got to process the damn thing, which I can't use the computer while it's processing, or the video doesn't work. Then I have to upload it to YouTube. The only reason why I'm doing this is I want people to know that some of these actions are not right, they're not fair, and this isn't about, drama or anything like this. I didn't create the drama. All I did was try to help people out and show them a trick or two. Had nothing to do with RTS. I wasn't posting about, hey, this is, showing some of the meats and all the other stuff that's on my YouTube channel that I post. I posted 20 videos this week on my YouTube channel. Well, maybe not that much. Let's say a dozen. Okay? I don't need to go out there and reach for people. I got enough people. I'm happy with the people. I mean, there's sometimes, sometimes it gets a pain when there's too many people on my server. I like to deal with a few people at a time. So, anyways, I thought I'd post this out that's all I got to say on the subject. I can talk more if you got anything to say, but that's all for now.